Good morning, lovelies. So, this is your girl Chris, Miss Guru Powwow, and I am bringing to you today another completely and totally unsolicited message, but yet a message of truth that I'm sure you may need to hear. So, if not, you can always go to another video, but you're missing on the great opportunity of at least witnessing an awesome smile or two. So, went to church this morning, and Dr. Benson, yeah, I went to the VA church here in Temple, the church that's on campus, and it's pretty cool little setup they have for the veterans. Shout out to Temple for doing that, the Temple VA for doing that for the vets. They have different services for different denominations, and so it's pretty cool little setup. So Dr. Benson was talking about power and victory in living through tough times, and I was like, hey, I'm living through a tough time, you know, and then I was thinking, huh, I wonder how much of that I've caused myself. And I probably could say at least 85% of it, you know. But then he made this statement, which was like, when he said that, you know, um, fools despise wisdom and knowledge. So let me break this down. I despise ignorance. I don't even think it's that I can despise ignorance. I despise because an ignorant person does not know. And a lot of times it's not that they are choosing to not know, they just genuinely don't know. I really dislike when a person chooses to remain ignorant, or unknowledgeable about something, um, because that causes so much bad juju in your life. I can't really think of a more professional term to use at the moment, but that causes so much ignorance to be spread later on. Like those people that say, I need to learn by doing it myself. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. I need to make my own mistakes. So basically, what you're telling me is that I am telling you that this stove is hot. The eye is hot and it can burn you. Just melt the skin right off your hand. But you have to put your own hand on the stove in order to believe the statement that the stove is hot. That's pretty much what you're saying to me. And I think that's a foolish statement. That's something a fool would say, something that a fool would do. Because, and maybe I'm just special or something, I don't know, but I feel that an intellectual would take in the wisdom of others around them. A person that wants to learn has that opportunity to listen to people that have been there and done that. What's That's what it's all about. And when you don't want to listen to somebody simply because you you know you don't want to change, that's a big one for me. I don't want to change. Okay, well, it's not, I'm not saying that you should change. What I was simply addressing is the fact that maybe this would enhance your life a little bit. You know, it can't hurt. But if a person is against change, then that means they're against progress. And if they're against progress, then they are against wisdom, because wisdom is ever changing. It's always learning, always adapting, evolving. So I think that's a very, I guess, almost self damning thing to say about yourself when you say that I don't want to change. I want to be who I am. Okay. Well, let me break it down to you folks like this. Okay. Me, I, Kristen Weathers. I have done so many things in my life. Some I'm proud of, and others, I won't necessarily name. But if you were to name it, I won't say I didn't do it. And if I were still the same person that I was when I was discharged from the Navy, I would be a very hateful, upset person all the time. Like, real talk. I experienced some pain in the military that my mind wasn't ready for, and I had to learn how to change. And that's what I had to do. If I had taken the mindset of, oh, well, I don't need to change, I don't need to find help, I don't need anybody to do this, do that, I want to learn it for myself, I probably even wouldn't be able to make this video right now, because me helping myself would have allowed me to end my own life. Now, my acceptance and willingness to change for the positive and learn doesn't mean that I'm just, Miss Flexible Sally over here, or Flexible Fiona or whatnot. I still have my moral beliefs that I stand on and I stand by, because I'm always going to do what I think, is the most spiritual or righteous thing to do. But I'm always going to, I believe in change. I believe in learning. And that verse, saying that fools despise wisdom and knowledge, that was just like, whoa, yeah, I forgot about that verse, you know. And then Dr. Benson was like, he said, don't worry about other people. He said, don't envy them, because that was actually in Psalms 37. Don't worry about them. Don't be angry, because the anger that you feel watching somebody that is doing wrong succeed, they'll soon disappear like dry grass waiting for rain. I was like, that's deep. And it's like, and your turn will come. Like, it's not always easy doing the right thing or trying to live the right life, but it's better to be poor and do what's right than to be rich and to do what is morally wrong or ethically wrong. So, I thought that was pretty deep. And mentioned that, choose to trust that God's way is best. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have a choice. Or, I've been doing whatever it is that I've been doing for so long. You know, I'm not just going to be able to like that. Well, here's the truth. Every time we choose to do something, we're choosing it. You know, each time we choose to obey the law of God, it's a choice. So don't sell yourself short. If you want to do something different, it's a choice and you can do something different. So, what am I to do? What am I to do when people do stupid stuff? And he said it so simply: keep your cool. Don't be no fool. And I know that some people get so tired of waiting and just being patient and showing love and mercy. It can be exhausting, but it's probably exhausting because we're probably not even doing it the right way. But keep your cool because our time is coming. So just remember, only a fool despises wisdom and knowledge. Only fools wish to not change and not learn. So you can blame it on a sign, your birth sign, or you can blame it on whatever. But is that really what it is? Or is it the fact that you just don't want to? You don't want to listen to wisdom. You just don't want to change. I think I think you have the choice to do whatever because, God gave us the free will to do whatever we wanted. So anyhow, love you all. Happy Sunday.